rejection. I think rejection is something that every person deals with when it comes to sharing their faith. And I just want to take a moment and speak to that. In Luke 6, verse 40, it says this, a disciple, this is in red letters, by the way, it says, a disciple is not above his teacher, but everyone who is perfectly trained will be like his teacher. And what Jesus is telling us that what's happened to him is going to happen to us. And as followers of Jesus, we are going to face real persecution. This last week, I went out with one of my friends named Richard on outreach, and we actually went to Lowe's. We were walking around asking if we could pray for people, and we approached a man, began to talk to him, and when Richard got to the Jesus aspect of what we were saying, about 30 seconds in, the guy threw up a satanic hand sign, I guess, and said, "Burn in hell," and walked away. In that moment, we kind of got excited. We looked at one another, we gave each other a high five, and we said that verse, "Blessed are those who are persecuted for my name's sake." And so we then didn't get discouraged. We walked into the garden section, walked up to a man, began to talk to him, and God moved in a powerful way. I want to encourage you, the more you step out, the more rejection you're going to face, and it's a promise. But I want you to be encouraged that Jesus said that we were going to face it. And so when you come up against persecution and rejection, understand this. They're not rejecting you. They're rejecting Jesus. They're not coming against you. They're actually rejecting who Jesus is. And instead of that causing you to become angry or to be hurt, cause that situation to be something that causes you to pray for that individual. So listen, when you go out there, you will be rejected, but stay encouraged, don't stop, keep sharing, and understand that it's actually a promise that God says to us, that you will be rejected when you begin to live as Jesus has called you to live. I know this isn't maybe the most encouraging, but I hope it's equipping, that it equips you, that when you go out there, you understand that if you're preaching the true gospel and you're fully trained in the things of God, that you will be rejected. So don't be caught off guard by it. Smile, pray for the individual, and move on to the next person that the Lord is drawing. The last thing I'd like to share with you is this. Oftentimes, after I encounter resistance, rejection, or persecution, right, the next encounter is an encounter where somebody truly encounters the presence and the power of God in their life. So when you begin to feel that resistance, get excited and go, okay, God told me this was going to happen. I'm going to press through, and on the other side of this rejection, somebody's about ready to come into the kingdom of God. Be blessed. Get out there and share your faith.